Well, hey babes, what is up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. Welcome officially to our last week of Renos vlog. I literally gotta have this thing in my ear 24/7, you guys, because I'm getting phone calls non-stop. This is the week where everything is happening. We're gonna do some final touches to the main Renos. We're gonna start packing the entire house. My mom is coming from Canada to help me out in this entire process, and we're also gonna be moving. I know, crazy, right? I just feel like this was so quick, and let me just say that the footage throughout this vlog is gonna be a little bit all over the place, but oh my gosh, everything is coming together so beautifully. You're gonna see so much of the kitchen details, so many of the custom DIYs and things that we've done on our own. I am absolutely obsessed to share it all with you. I stopped by Dunkin' Donuts right now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up a couple sandwiches, some donuts, some drinks for our contractors. They are working so hard to make sure that the house is ready in time for us to move in. So I just really want to make sure that they're having a good experience and that they're well fed, because I know this about myself: if I'm well fed, I do work much better. We've already accepted the fact that we are going to be living through a renovation. The major stuff are already done, but there's a few things that are only going to be installed after we move in. Some of the final electric work, the appliances, the countertops, you guys, the countertops are only going to be able to be installed a week after we move in. So we're not going to have a functioning kitchen for at least a week, but it was worth it. We had to wait for the stone because it's so beautiful. But my order is ready for pickup. Let me go grab it so that we could all fill our bellies and get that much needed energy that we're going to need today. All right, everybody, time to get your grub on. Okay, we got egg and cheese or cream cheese on a bagel, or one of each. One of each. Our kitchen guy, by the way, he's Canadian, so he knows Timbits. This is the American version, and they call it donut holes. Do you get why? Because it's the middle of a donut. I didn't realize that until like a year into living here. Timbits are better though. My fellow Canadians know. Bellies are satisfied. Yevgeny, our kitchen guy, I was like, listen, give me a job, because he's supposed to finish by today, and we still have a lot to do in the kitchen. He did install a shelf over here that actually matches the same color as our cabinets. Originally, I was planning to make this an appliance garage, but what we decided to do instead is to put our microwave here, because having the microwave be on top of the double oven, which was the original plan, I just don't think it's so convenient because it's so high, you know what I mean? So instead, we're gonna have the microwave be right over here, and under it, I'm gonna get a drinks fridge that I'm so excited for. Erin and I love cold drinks, and I don't want them taking up any space in our fridge because, you know, we need it for Erin sauces. And I want to say the biggest kitchen update of all, our shelving is up. My custom shelving, the wood shelves that I made myself. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting to a point where I was like totally gonna scrap the idea. I'm like, I don't love the color, it's too yellow. But now I'm looking at it, it has that ashy gray tone that I wanted. Here is just like a comparison. This is what I started with. You see it's very, very yellow. I did like one light stain and it just pulled out even more of the yellow in the pine. And then this is the shelf after I was done with it. I stained it once with a special walnut. I did one coat of that to give it those warm undertones. But then in order to neutralize the yellow, I went in with maybe like 4 coats of this hazelwood wood stain, which you can see has like a gray undertone, which is what gives it that whitewash look. I mean, doesn't that look so much better than that? Especially in this house, because we have wood tone floors that are not super yellow, but they're more neutral. So I think this works perfect. I am just so excited it ended up working out, because as I was filming, I was saying how expensive regular wood shelves are and how much I wanted to DIY it in my house. And like, they look so good. These ones are just gonna be true floating shelves. And then the other place that I'm gonna have them is right over here. This is going to be our sink area, our dishwasher. And then right up here, I'm gonna put 2 more shelves, but these ones are actually gonna have gold brackets supporting them under, as more of like a decorative element and obviously to give them more support. Here is an inspo picture of what I was going off of, because this area and this picture is literally almost identical. Whoever made the shelves in this inspo picture, I was able to find that girl's Instagram and find out what the dimensions of her shelf were, which was 2 by 12. So I got a 2 by 12 board at Home Depot that was like 8 feet long, and I just got them to cut it for free at the size that I needed. There's honestly nothing like real wood. You can see all the different imperfection and all the beads. It just looks the most natural. And then that shelf, I want you to compare it to this. This is a shelf that I found last minute at IKEA. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe we'll make this one work. But guys, this shelf on the inside is literally made of cardboard. So if we were to cut it, there is no way that we can mount it to the wall. Plus, as much as the wood here does look nice, it doesn't look real. It just looks like veneer. I prefer this true wood look so much better, and it was totally worth the effort. Okay, next up, we are putting up the cabinet hardware. We've got the knobs over here, which are the circle ones, and the half moons. I was thinking for all of the top drawers to do the knob. Problem is, I wanted to ask you, if it's a very long drawer, should we do 2? Just got in another Amazon delivery, and it is the brackets for the extra shelves that I told you guys about. about? I've tried maybe like 4 or 5 different kinds and none of them matched in color. And now I learned where the key is. If you are looking for something that is this like shiny kind of gold, you have to search up brushed brass, not gold. When you write gold, then you get like the really, really yellow tone one. Oh yeah, but this is absolutely perfect. These brackets are so beautiful. They match so well with the hardware and they're gonna look really good underneath the shelves. I'm so happy. Guys, the end of an era. We're saying goodbye to my custom green bed. I know, Eran, I'm telling you, so many people are gonna be like, Haley, why are you getting rid of the bed? If you guys don't remember, this bed originally came pink. I actually customized it by giving it a green velvet finish instead. But I'll tell you what, with the new floors that we have in the house, I just don't feel like the green matches. It works super well with the really, really red tone floors that we have here. But with the more neutral floors, I definitely think that it's time for us to get something else. But don't worry, I have a lot of really good ideas for what we're gonna do in the new room. I am probably gonna get like a white bed, but everything around it won't necessarily be white. But stay tuned, you'll see what it's like. For now, we're just working on taking this apart. You could already see moving boxes everywhere. Honestly, Eran, if our moms were not here, I have no idea how we thought that we can do it all. Because he's spending all his days running to like Home Depot and IKEA and all these different places. I'm going back and forth with the house and talking to the contractors, like, and every time we come back, there's like more and more boxes packed. Like, God bless our moms, honestly.
Take care of us from the beginning to...
Yep. Goodbye, arched headboard. You were very loved. But today is officially the day that we are moving into the new house. Eran and I are literally moving into a construction zone. Okay, I don't want to exaggerate, but our rentals are not done. There's still so many things that are in the works. Like, kitchen's not finished being installed. We don't have the countertops either. We've got no actual stairs on top of our stairs. No railings as well. Some baseboards still have to be installed too. There's like quite a lot of work that still needs to be done while we're living there. But it's okay. We're just gonna roll with the punches and make it happen. I like need a coffee so badly, but I packed my machine away like 3 days ago. Biggest mistake of my life. It should have been the last thing that we packed. Never in my life, with all of the moves that we've done, we've never officially hired movers before. We've always done everything on our own, but I just feel like we've accumulated so much in this house that we definitely need the help. So I'm actually working today with Roadway Movers. I just got a text message from them saying that they're about 2 hours away and they're going to be helping everything move. I've been seeing them on social media. They literally look like, my mom is still packing downstairs, but I've seen them on social media. They literally look like such an expert moving team. All that's really left is just close up and label a few of the boxes. I'm gonna wake up the girls, get them ready for daycare. Aaliyah's been like so confused with everything that's been going on. We gave away our TV yesterday because you guys know we don't really use a TV at home. Controversial, I know. But she was like so confused. She's like, why are you giving away the TV? I'm gonna get them ready for daycare and hopefully while they're spending the day there, we can get everything in order. Then I'm gonna make my way over to the new house, show you the situation of what it's like. And oh, I just remembered, I need to actually label all of the doors in the house because I labeled all of the boxes like bedroom 1, bedroom 2, main bedroom. And then that way when the movers come, they'll be able to know exactly where everything's supposed to go. But exciting things happening. Let's go get the girls. Naomi. Hi, Papa. Are you excited to move today? Every morning, guys, the PJ sleeve always has to be off. Good morning, Naomi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. You excited to move today? We're going to the new house today, Naomi. Oh, we gotta pack all this too. Dang, where's your clothes? I don't know where anything is. This is like the hardest thing right now. I just legit never know. I just legit don't know where anything is. And my mommy is here. Look at her, my beautiful ray of sunshine. I don't know what I would have been able to do without this lady and my mother-in-law. They literally packed the entire house. I actually don't know. I was planning on doing it all myself. And like now knowing how much I had to be at the other house, I'm like, how and when would that have ever happened? Okay, Mom, you've got this. I'm gonna go get Naomi's clothes. Good morning, Aaliyah. Where are we going today?
New house.
Yeah, come.
New house I'm doing.
Look at all the boxes. Aaliyah, what happened?
Balagan.
Balagan. That means mess in Hebrew.
And then after we're gonna do balagan, the dugan gonna come.
Oh, Nahon. She just said after we do a mess, all the bugs are gonna come. I don't know. Let's go.
Okay, so I have to pick it up.
We have to what?
Have to pick it up in the garden.
Oh, in the garbage, you mean?
Not in the garden.
In the garden?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let me give you a little look-see at what the house is looking like right now. Boxes on boxes on boxes. Everything is empty. The amount of boxes, of course, the thread of boxes. That's so realistic to me. She's walking, by the way. Finally. Look at that little butt. Yay, Naomi!
The day has finally come.
I know, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Even though it doesn't feel like it's an end.
And plus,
We have unpacking to do also.
and did you also expect us to move into a house that's not ready yet?
No, it doesn't be ready. We try to avoid everything that would be ready by the time we moved
But
in.
it's okay. Curveballs get thrown at us. We're gonna dodge them. Yeah?
Oh, you gotta catch them. What a dodge them.
I'm gonna finish up closing all the boxes and all the labeling. Oh, Eran, I also need to go to the new house and put labels on all the doors for like what rooms they are. They even rolled out the blue carpet for us. I mean, come on. Guys, things are happening. I can't believe that this happened so quickly. I mean, literally half of the boxes are already gone. They are packing our furniture with such care. I don't even think the furniture was packed this nicely when we first got it shipped. You guys are doing great. Everything is just moving so quick. Eran, for the first time ever, you're not doing any of the heavy lifting and you love it. It's actually insane to me how quick they move. Like, I think it's been what, 15 minutes? 20 minutes? It's been 20 minutes and like, look at how empty this is. It's actually nuts. I gotta wish them luck though with the mirror. I mean, we've hauled it to 2 homes before and it's been in one piece. So let's pray that it makes it to the new house too. Beautiful, look at that. So protected. Just When I knew right away that Roadway was the team that we had to get, they have these things called wardrobe boxes. And you guys all know just how much clothes I have. The fact that I didn't have to pack them away, I can leave them on hangers. They can put them in a box directly and then just put it on the new rack at the house, even though there is no new rack at the house yet. The closets haven't been installed, but the fact that I never have to take them off their hangers is actually amazing. All right, well, little update, you guys. Because I'm trying to get like content for real, it's really hard to like vlog, get the real content at the same time. But Eran and I literally just went ahead and grabbed them all some Dunkin' Donuts because, you know, you gotta treat your workers well. We just did like a little cheers. Everybody got full. They're almost done here at the house and then we're gonna be heading on over to the new house and start unpacking it all. You guys are great, you're doing amazing. And it's just crazy how I literally didn't have to lift this finger. Right, Mom? They left the mattress upstairs while they were taking a break and I went and napped on it. Who would have thought I could take a nap on move-in day? It's the best thing ever. Eran is currently at the new house right now. He's dealing with some contractors over there because like I mentioned to you guys, we're not done yet. We still have like AC people coming and flooring people coming and stairs people coming. The kitchen guy, I don't even know if I mentioned, he didn't end up finishing his work, so he had to head back to Canada for another project, but then he rebooked a new flight and he's going to be coming on Saturday night and finishing the kitchen. So like that's why we had a delay on that as well. But all in all, everything is coming together and I can't wait to be in the new house. My mom wants me to mention to you guys, she's like, tell your vlog how in 2 years you managed to collect so much crap that it's been taking them hours to empty it. Yeah. It's your fault. I kept telling you, Mom, I don't want to take this. I want to leave this. And you're like, no, find a spot for it. You can put it somewhere. You're not letting me get rid of anything. Ugh, Alia's room is looking so empty. Literally, they just have the rug here. What's the closet situation? Oh my gosh, completely gone. For the first time, the hallway here is empty. Well, still not fully. Eran's clothes are there. Ugh, we just have the heart mirror left. And if anything, I cannot believe the fact that the closet is completely empty. They put everything in their wardrobe boxes. We just have some of these shelves left to take. And then a little bit left here in Naomi's room. And then I'm probably gonna come back Saturday night and start to undo all the DIYs that I did in this house. And speaking of undoing everything that I've done in this house, do you guys remember my DIY shelf situation? If you haven't seen it, no, I don't have custom wood shelving here. I actually did this in order to hide my wire racks. That's it, all done. See what I did? It's probably like, what are you doing? Gotta make a rental look nice. What are you gonna say? By far the best $6 DIY that I ever did to make my house look good. They're all like laughing at my creativity. Well, it looks like we're about wrapped up here, you guys. We've got my one little paradise plant and oh, there she goes. It's just so crazy. I remember when I first saw this house, I was absolutely obsessed with the fact that everything is head to toe white. But as much as like this can obviously be beautiful, I just can't wait to live in a home that's actually ours. And just watching them work makes me sweat. So I'm so glad that we're not doing this on our own. There she goes. Bye bye. Ugh, why am I sweating so much? I'm not even the one that's moving. But guys, we've officially made it to the new house. They rolled up the new carpet here. And my plant babies are in their new home. Just look at how stunning the green plants look with the wood floor. I absolutely love it. They're starting to bring everything in. I put labels on every single one of the rooms, which is a really good tip. That way they can kind of go upstairs and like figure out already which room is which. And it's funny, they already noticed. They're like, oh, is this in the baby room? Is this in the pink room? And I'm like, yeah. And they basically go off of that. Hi, Naomi. Hello. Hi, Lilush. You have a drink? Oh my goodness. Welcome home. Basically, as they come in, I'm like dictating where everything's gonna go. But guys, even look at the angle of this house. I absolutely love it. The arch, for you guys that voted to keep the arch, well done. And the treasured wardrobe has finally made it to the new house. They're gonna have to put in a lot of work. I think we've got like 5 or 6 of those boxes. Tell me that I have an immigrant mom without telling me I have an immigrant mom. I love her so much, but the way that she labeled it, Haley, winter clothes, and she didn't even spell my own name right. Mom, I think it's time you learn how to actually spell my own name that you gave me when you birthed me. Well, dang you guys, I've definitely got my work cut out for me. Let's just say they do have an unpacking service, but because I'm like so anal about where I put things, I was like, I'm gonna unpack myself. Even though now I'm kind of rethinking it because it's gonna take forever for me to get through this. But my mirror made it in one place, and I think honestly when everything is gonna be done, this is gonna be like such a cute new spot to take some photos. You guys, I'm just so happy. Eran, we're in the new house, we did it! Well, they did it. We gotta go ahead and start putting things away. It's literally almost Friday night, and you guys know for Shabbat we gotta disconnect. So we'll see you when we see you. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to Construction Zone. Perfect timing. So never in my life did I think that I would be moving into a house in a condition like this. But what can I say? We had renovation delays. Moving day was like kind of hectic. And let me just show you what my living room is looking like right now. The plants are going to be thriving here, but you guys, the amount of work that I have to do, the amount of boxes I have to go through, it just doesn't stop. We basically got some workers completing the stairs today. You guys remember how we took down this entire wall? Well, obviously we had to put some kind of railing here for it to be safe. And I love the way that they did it so much. We basically just tried to match it on the other side, but I love that these little pickets, I think it's called, they kind of go shorter as you go. But let me just say, these last couple of days have been so nuts. Basically, Evan's been sleeping here for the last 2 or 3 days, I want to say. We moved in on a Friday, we spent Shabbat at his parents' house, and then he's been sleeping here the last couple of days while I've been with the girls at his parents. And my mom as well, because I mean, having kids in a mess like this is almost impossible. We've still got like saws and drills all over the place. And the reason as to why we've had all these moving delays is because the kitchen took us a little bit longer than we expected. The guy who was doing the kitchen from Canada had to leave before finishing, and we had to wait an entire week for him to come back and actually finish. But I'm gonna insert some footage right now. We actually already put up the vent hood, we put up the shelves as well. We got some of our appliances in, like our double oven and our fridge, and slowly it is starting to come together. Look at the vent hood. It's gonna look amazing when it's fully done, especially once the backsplash is actually in. We decided that we were gonna put a little bit of a hold on the backsplash because the one that I want to do is kind of expensive, especially with the amount of labor that it takes. And budgets, guys, budgets are important. It's amazing to do like your dream house, your dream kitchen, everything all at once. But if I'm gonna be realistic with you, this is a process, and sometimes things take a little bit longer than expected, and we just learn to be okay with it. But as you can see, we've already got a lot of the door hardware in. The moons did not look good with these drawers because they are so long, so I decided to opt for these bars instead. Mixed together with the knobs, I think it looks really good, especially on these doors. Let me just move this, but this is like the whole pantry area where the double oven is built in, and I just love the way that this whole section looks. And the best part is the storage space. This turned out to be exactly like how I imagined in all my Pinterest boards. We've got so much space here for all of the good pantry essentials, for snacks, for all that amazing stuff too, and a ton more cabinets and stuff up here. So what is on the agenda today, you ask? Well, the main aspect of the kitchen is finally coming together. We are having our countertops installed today. The countertop saga, by the time we actually found the stone that we wanted, we had to wait for it to be in stock. So right now, basically what I'm doing is I'm just clearing the whole area for them, cleaning between the cabinets from all of like the sawdust. So simultaneously, I actually have somebody upstairs doing our closet, so we can finally put away my clothes and Evan's clothes, because everything's in boxes right now too. But the kitchen countertop guys are here, and they're gonna install the countertops. I'm so excited. I feel like it's literally gonna make the kitchen look a million times better, and we'll finally have counter space to set things down. So here is a quick look of the kitchen before. I think they're gonna go ahead and do the island first. Wow, that is one long ass piece. Well, you guys, my kitchen is finally looking more like a kitchen. Oh my god, you could excuse the toaster. I literally still don't have a cooktop, so I'm constantly having to improvise on like what to feed the kids. And on today's menu we had grilled cheese. But oh my gosh, these countertops, it just looks so good. I'm so in love with it, even though we had a little bit of a hiccup. I'll get into it in a second, but first, let's appreciate this. These countertops that we chose have the most beautiful, subtle veining. What I was obsessed with is that they have warm tones in it too. So you got some of the gray veining, which I was okay with, but I love that it's got some of the warm tones in the veins as well. Obviously, the cooktop is gonna be going right over here, and this is what the island looks like. Overall, this is what I'm seeing right here. Let me know if you guys can see what the hiccup is, and it's right there. So unfortunately, the people who took the measurements for our countertops seem to have made some kind of mistake, because when they brought the stone, it was just too short. Every time you do a countertop, there's something called an overhang, which is basically like a couple inches that you're supposed to have off both sides, just to give it like obviously a more finished look, just like this. You see what I mean? So when they brought the stone, I literally saw that edge to edge, the stone was just too short. The guy was absolutely just so nice about it. He's like, listen, I'm not gonna make you pay for another stone, because clearly this was our mistake. So I'm gonna leave you the stone that you have right now so that you guys have a countertop on your island. And he said once the new stone comes back in stock, which will take about a month, he's gonna go ahead and recut it for our proper island size. And honestly, as much as it's obviously frustrating during renos for like things not to go as planned, I want to have the attitude this entire time that everything happens for a reason. Even in a case like this, everything happens for a reason. I've always dreamed of having like a waterfall throughout my entire kitchen. If you guys don't know what a waterfall is, we actually had enough stone to do it in one place, which is right over here. It's where you can kind of see that the countertop reaches all the way down to the floor. I think it is so beautiful and it elevates the kitchen. But waterfalls are expensive because obviously you need to buy a lot of stone. Right now we have 2 slabs, one slab for the island and one slab for the rest of the kitchen. We had no more left to do waterfalls in the island unless we bought another slab. And I was like, I can't spend the extra money right now. So now, because of the fact that this stone is not going to work out for us, we're not just going to toss it. So we're going to cut it up and use it to add waterfalls on both sides of the island. Which honestly, if they never made that mistake, we would have never been able to do that. So again, everything truly happens for a reason, because now I'm going to be able to have the countertop continue all the way down to the bottom, which also makes the island more stable, and it just overall looks so much more beautiful too. For the first time ever, he has a closet.
I know, I've been living out of a box for the last 7 years.
I know, but now you finally have a closet. Okay guys, right here behind me is the bathroom. We've got our dual closets that were just installed that I actually designed myself in IKEA. I'm obsessed with IKEA. Honestly, they have the best planners. So this is the pack system wardrobe. So we're gonna have like a clothing rack here, a clothing rack here, one over there, and then we've got some bins for him as well. And he wanted personally a lot of shelving. So then I got that entire system for him. And then on my side, I have definitely more hanging space because that's more important for me. Winter stuff can go up above, and then I got some shelves and then a ton of these bins, which are really great for like undergarments and socks, stuff like that. The great thing is, if I ever want to swap these out for non-mesh bins, I can make them into glass drawers or other stuff as well. But babe, in case I need a little bit more space, just in case.
No, our deal was I get my own closet. It belongs to me. I trademark it, everything.
Okay.
You need more space, use your closet, and use this room.
Okay,
this
fine.
is only mine. You heard it here first, guys. If not, I'm suing.
This is the room that is off of our closet, but it's basically just a huge storage space right now with all of the wardrobes that were brought to us by Roadway. Our bathroom is such a mess too. And oh, you see that thing right there? So we currently have no hot water in the house. I don't know what it is, but the circuit breakers keep turning off. So we have to have the electrician come and fix it because the water boiler keeps shutting off. But we have to give the girls a bath today. We're gonna fill up the tub with regular water, and then we're gonna use our urn to add hot water into it to give them a bath. Like really, this is the reality of moving, you guys. Stuff everywhere, not having hot water, finding so many issues with the reno plan, sleeping on a mattress on the floor. At least we're in our new house and we love it. So truly, it's all worth it. There's still so much work to be done in this kitchen. I gotta seal the shelves. You can see that the vent hood, even though it's up, it doesn't have the actual mechanism yet that takes away all of the grease and smells while you're cooking. So that still needs to be installed. Obviously, we gotta wait to install our sink and our cooktop. But what I am most excited about is that finally, I can start putting away things in the kitchen. We've got so much drawers, so much storage that I have not been able to use. Instead, everything's just been chilling in those boxes. So I'm basically gonna go and spend my evening filling some of these drawers and getting my brain more organized. Okay, guys, so here is this morning's update. It's so crazy how I'm closing out this vlog literally with changing my mind again. As you guys know, here is our kitchen design from the original IKEA kitchen that we did. We're gonna have a dual tone kitchen. We're gonna have the island be the lined beige drawers, as well as the entire pantry area. Obsessed with these drawers, by the way, especially with like the golden knobs that we have on them. Okay, so here is where my dilemma came in. If you guys don't remember, this is what the kitchen looked like with our original design. We had the white doors on the top part as well as the white doors in the bottom. But I have to say, ever since putting this vent vent hood up in the beige color. I just feel like there's just way too much white going on and not enough contrast. So basically, in a whim of changing my mind, Ellen and I yesterday went to IKEA and I picked up the beige line drawers to replace the top cabinets with as well. That way we can have a true two-tone kitchen where all the upper cabinets are beige, the bottom ones are white, the island is beige, and then so is the pantry area. It was a little bit of an expensive fix, I have to say. As much as they said I could exchange the doors, the cover panels, which is basically what you have on the sides, were already cut, so I can't exchange them. But I have such a good gut feeling that this is going to be such a change that's worth it, because a full white kitchen, as much as it could be so beautiful, I definitely love the two-toned aspect more. So we're having those new doors be installed right now, and when it's fully done, I'll show you the final result. All right guys, you can see it behind me. We are currently putting up the new cabinets, and oh my gosh, doing the beige on top I feel like is a million times better, especially once I actually have my backsplash in, which has all these beautiful creamy undertones. He's still working on that last little shelf. I can't wait to show you when it's finally done. That being said, what am I going to spend the rest of the day doing? It's organizing. As you know, in this house we have a ton of pantries and shelves. At this point, in order to just clear the boxes, I just stuffed everything in here. But let's be real, these cupboards have the potential to just look so freaking good and organized. So for the next video, this is exactly where we're going to be picking up. I'm going to be taking you through how I'm going to be organizing all of these shelves, making them look so much better, as well as like the utensil drawers, my spices, everything we can possibly do to get this kitchen in order, because right now nothing is looking organized. We are also currently running a little test run of our dishwasher, and guys, you see how this dishwasher is stainless steel? It's an amazing appliance, but I have to say it doesn't match the kitchen at all, which frustrates me so much. But guys, getting any kind of like nice white appliances, they are so freaking expensive. So I actually have an idea on how I can customize this to make it look like metallic white with a gold bar. Hopefully it's gonna work out. We're gonna try out that DIY in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. And what else can I say, you guys? At this point, I'm just so happy that we're officially in this house. As much as like living in this mess has been one of the hardest things ever, on the other hand, when you're doing a renovation, you never fully feel like you're finished. This has definitely been a learning curve for me and Eran to navigate with the girls living in a mess, trying to figure out how to navigate without a sink or without a cooktop. Now we finally have the essentials down. And after today, except for the backsplash, everything in the kitchen is gonna be officially finished. So I'm gonna remove all of the stickers. You guys can get the full glimpse of what the kitchen is gonna look like, and we're gonna get into all the fun organization videos. Putting things away for me is like so much more fun than packing. If you guys are watching up to this point, you know you're the real MVPs. I love the ones to stick around all the way till the end. If you are watching up to this point, then comment down below, welcome home. As much as there's always construction noise, it's literally like the soundtrack of our life right now. But I love you all so much. Can't wait to have you along for all the fun vlogs and future memories that we're gonna be creating here as a family. And with all that, I can't wait to see you in my next one. Love you.